Hello, Holistic Essentials community. I am totally early for the live, but life, right? I have just a few minutes between picking up kids and doing things, and I thought I would get this out of the way now. That way I could just do my bedtime routine with my kids without having to rush and do this video. So I hope that some of you are able to join me live. If you come in live, say hi to me. I love to know who's watching. And I am excited to share with you some of the new products that were released at convention. For this week, I'm specifically going to be focusing on the new essential oils that were released. And today, I'm going to be talking about pink pepper. Hi, Tiffany. I ran into your hubby and puppy today on the walk. So I just kind of wanted to first introduce you to co-impact sourcing because that is a doTERRA term that we advocates use a lot, and some of you who are kind of new to our culture and what doTERRA is about may not actually understand what co-impact sourcing is. It's a huge part of what makes doTERRA really special and unique, and I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what it is. All right, so co-impact sourcing is the way that we source our oils. It would be really easy for doTERRA to go out and buy plots of land and plant some seeds and harvest their essential oils that way. That is the easy way to get things done. But when doTERRA started, they not only wanted to provide really high quality, the highest quality essential oil on the planet to the everyday mom, but they also wanted to do it in a way that was sustainable and had an impact on the earth, on the economy, etc., etc. doTERRA is very big into breaking the poverty cycle, and our co-impact sourcing plays a huge role in that. And so I'm going to share with you some incredible stories of some of our oils that are being co-impact sourced. Co-impact sourcing is a partnership with small-time artisan farmers. So we have an amazing team of sourcing people that go into all areas and depths of the planet. I'm talking about jungles and very remote places. And what they are looking for is climate. Certain oils grow better in certain climates, and also crops grow particularly well in certain areas all over the world. So our sourcing team is going to these places, and they are looking for farmers who are already basically growing things that we need, like pink pepper. So pink pepper, for example, is coming from Kenya. And what is incredible is that we are entering now a new country. Kenya is a new country that we are entering in, and we are impacting these small farmers in a really big way. How are we doing that? Well, because we are a reliable source purchasing buyer, we are creating jobs, lots of jobs. Almost, I think it was like, I don't even remember the number, but it's a lot. So we're creating a lot of jobs globally. We're able to pay our farmers fairly, and we're able to pay them regularly. So, for years, generations, really, these farmers, this is the cycle, right? There's not a reliable source, a reliable person purchasing their product. And a lot of times, whoever that purchaser is, they are taking advantage because people who have less, who don't have the education, who don't have the organization, they are not able to speak up for themselves and know what their product is worth. And doTERRA just does not tolerate that. So not only are we educating our farmers, but we are creating these beautiful partnerships with them. And so because of that, they work really hard for us, and they are creating the most amazing crops that we can distill and create into these amazing essential oils. So we are in Kenya now. Amazing. Kenya is a place that needs our help. Pink pepper specifically, I have a really cool story. I'm actually going to flip the camera around and I'm just going to play you the video that doTERRA released at the convention because it's powerful. And they do a really good job of explaining our pink pepper, where it's coming from. And they're going to highlight the story of this woman named Veronica. And in Kenya, Veronica was actually doing really, really well. Her husband had a good job. And they have several children. She was a stay-at-home mom. They had a roof over their head and all things and food on the table until in 2014 her husband was killed in a car accident on his coming home from work. At that point, basically, Veronica's life completely changed. She had to provide for her 5 small children. She had no work experience, no education. She ended up becoming homeless and at one point had to send her kids off somewhere else because she was unable to provide for them. And her story is powerful. When I saw this video at convention, tears came streaming down my eyes because I can relate to this mom and because I'm a mom myself. And I know how devastating it would be to lose my own husband. So, here's the video. I'm not going to cry yet. I'm going to turn around. And just let me know if you guys can hear it okay.
So really what we're trying to do here is to support smallholder farming and agriculture all over the country.
Right, and yesterday we looked at our pink pepper sourcing, and I heard about a story about a woman whose life has been completely changed through sourcing pink pepper.
Yeah.
So we've changed our plans. You booked a flight last night with just hours notice.
Yep.
And we want to meet her. We want to understand what compact sourcing means to her and her family.
$2014, what happened?
A road accident. He
road
was going to work at Naivasha there.
When Veronica got news that she'd lost her husband, she was pregnant with her 5th child.
Meeting Veronica was incredible because we were able to see firsthand the impact that co-impact sourcing has on families in Africa.
It was hard to feed my children. I was very stressed and I struggled very much. Yeah, life was hard.
To provide for her children, she started making ropes from the fibers of plants. She would make about 200 shillings a day, which is the equivalent of $2 US.
See?
As Veronica would take these ropes to sell to shopkeepers, originally they would buy them because they felt sorry for her, but over time they stopped buying her ropes. So she started taking them to truck drivers to see if they would buy her rope. The truck drivers wouldn't buy her rope, but they would buy something else. And she found herself having to give away her dignity and her respect in the only way she had to provide for her children. Veronica and Lucy were friends. They had a common bond because they had both lost their husbands. And as they were sitting in front of the shops wondering what they were going to do to provide for their families, Kigo came and he offered them an opportunity to harvest pink pepper.
That's how we met. They were just sitting on the veranda of the shop, and I said hi to them. And I said, I've seen a lot of trees here which have got a lot of pink pepper seed on them.
Yeah.
And I think you ladies, you can be able to do that.
He told me, leave this job. It doesn't have money.
And I told her, maybe try the pink pepper, you might make slightly more than that. He told me some of the children were at home and they hadn't gone to school. Even that day I gave her some advance. I said I would cover it from the seed that would be made.
So you gave her a little bit of an advance.
Yeah.
You took a risk on her.
Yeah.
And then she delivered some pink pepper.
Yeah, the following day actually she had like 20 kilos.
Really?
Wow.
The next day?
First time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Since Veronica started harvesting pink pepper, she now makes 1,500 shillings a day on average versus just 200 or 300 shillings a day before.
I like to work. I don't like to stay idle. And when you stay idle, when you gossip, your children will sleep without anything in their stomach.
Right.
Yeah. So I like to work.
Veronica and Lucy are just two examples of the hundreds, if not thousands, of lives that are and will be impacted by the harvest of pink pepper. That's why we do co-impact sourcing. It will always be about the individual and how we can make their lives better.
That job is good because this time I afford to rent, I afford to eat, I afford to cover my children, my family. That I thanks for Mr. Kiku, and I thanks for you all.
If you are not crying right now, you have no soul. No, I'm just kidding. It's powerful to just see the stories that are impacted by the way that doTERRA sources their oils. Sorry. And it's a really beautiful thing to know that a company is not taking the easy route. They're taking the human route. And so we will always source our oils from artisan farms, and we will always put the farmer first. And that is a beautiful thing. So, pink pepper. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Here we go. We have a new oil. It's a 5 milliliter bottle. And you saw what it looked like, these beautiful pink peppercorns that grow on trees. Well, what the heck is it good for? Well, let me tell you a few things. So, Dr. Hill presented about pink pepper, and he really, okay, so let me just say, aromatically, there's a sweet note to it, but it does have a little spice kick like a regular pepper does. But it's really nice. I can definitely see this in a diffuser. Wow, I really like this. Okay, so this is an oil that you can use all three ways. doTERRA, we really try and make sure that our oils can be used all three ways. So you can use this aromatically in your diffuser. You can use this internally in a veggie capsule, and you can also apply this topically to the skin. So all three ways, this is a great oil. Dr. Hill presented, and he really feels like this oil should be part of your daily healthy habits routine because it is extremely supportive to like your overall healthy immune system, digestive, respiratory systems. It's a really powerful oil. It affects a lot of different systems in the body. It's also relaxing to the nervous system. So this is definitely something that I'm going to try diffusing around the house when I'm feeling a bit stressed or anxious. I'm just going to kind of read a little bit from my notes here. It is supportive to the metabolism and to your metabolism and immune system when taken internally. So this would be a really great oil to just take in the morning along with your frankincense. Some of you are doing copaiba, I know. This would be a great one to add into that routine. You can put it in your water. You can mix it in a veggie capsule, whatever your preference is. This is going to help the body maintain a healthy cellular function and overall cellular health. So we're talking about a great oil, kind of like frankincense is, in supporting our cells at that foundational level. Hey Mom, how are you? Hey Jen, thanks for catching me live. What else? This one also they mentioned can help support healthy blood sugar. We know that cinnamon does that. So if you are someone that struggles with blood sugar regulation, this would be a really great one to experiment with. What else? Cholesterol levels. So this was a really great oil. They were talking about cholesterol levels. So if your cholesterol is high, you need to be using your pink pepper, okay? You can use this topically in like a massage. It's going to be really soothing and calming, relaxing to the nervous system. So it's going to be great with some coconut oil. Maybe add in another oil for just like a massage. That's going to feel really good. When you take it internally, it can help calm your nervous system. So this is a great option if you are someone who is using medication regularly for your nervous system. It might be great to kind of try and experiment with some other options like pink pepper. You can diffuse this, like I said, to promote feelings of alertness. So this would be a great oil to maybe diffuse with peppermint, wild orange. Hey Mona, hey Mary. Great little combination in the diffuser to just keep you awake and alert. We get that slump, that afternoon slump. I know that I do. So this is going to be really nicely blended with a citrus or a floral. So grapefruit, lime, lemon, floral, we have our rose, jasmine, ylang ylang. So those are going to be really complementary when diffused and put together. And yeah, that is basically it. So directions for use: use 3 to 4 drops in a diffuser, whichever diffuser you decide to do. Internal use, you can either add it to a veggie capsule, or you can dilute 1 drop in 4 ounces of water or liquid, any type of liquid. You can put this in your smoothie. You can put this in juice. I mean, however you get it in your system is fine. And then topically, you would add 1 to 2 drops to the desired area. You are going to dilute this with a carrier oil to minimize any skin sensitivity. And that is basically our amazing pink pepper. So I'm really excited to begin using this one. I personally am going to experiment with diffusing this one. One of my favorite oils to diffuse in the home is lemon and lime. So I think I'm going to do 2 drops of pink pepper, 2 drops of lemon, and 2 drops of lime in my diffuser tomorrow and see how that feels. And then I'm also going to start incorporating this into my morning routine. So right now I'm taking 2 drops of lemon in some water along with 1 Terrazyme, 1 Mida 2 Max. And I'm going to add a drop of pink pepper into that water. And then that's what I'm going to be doing in the morning. I do that before I eat. There's something about putting the lemon and the products in your system before you eat that helps just everything jumpstart and helps get to places that they can't get to when there's food distracting them, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so that's how I'm going to incorporate it. I would love to hear how you guys think you're going to incorporate it. I don't have where's the price? Let me see. Oh yes, so this is wholesaling at $22. That is a completely reasonable and awesome price point. And this will be available for purchase on October 1st. If you have any questions, I will just hang on here for like a minute or 2. But I do have to run and go get Drew from her tutoring. So I'm just going to hang on for a minute. Tomorrow, I'm going to introduce you to Yarrow Palm. And you guys, I'm going to blow your mind with that one. It is amazing. All of these oils are amazing. And I know I'm working through my customer list. I'm trying to call all of you personally, but I hope that you will come on Sunday to my open house where we're going to have all the products here, all the new products for you to smell, try, experiment with. Before you purchase, it's always nice to kind of check it out, right? So we're going to have all the products available here at my house. That will be from 3 to 5. It is a drop-in, come and go as you please. You don't have to stay the whole time. We will be showing you some footage from the convention. We do have some amazing speakers and information that we can share with you. And we just kind of want to see you and hang out with you guys. So I hope that you can come to that. And if you can't, that's okay. If you're out of town, I love you. And I'm sorry. Yes, Mona, the time on Sunday is between 3 and 5. So you can drop in and kind of come and go as you please. I hope that you'll stay the whole time though. And just kind of hang out with us. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I cried, but I just can't help it. So All right, have a good night. Bye.